You guys, oh, she's shaking the table. That's a reference that probably ages me as well. But here we are. I've been sitting at my laptop for like 2.5, 3 hours now, might be even more now, editing, and I have gotten through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different videos that I was able to edit within that time, and I'm currently working on one for Boards and Platters, and I think I can get maybe 2 more done before I pass out for the night. I really wanted to go to the gym tonight, if I'm honest, but I, number one, needed the rest and recovery because a couple of my workouts were really crappy last week because I was just exhausted. I was too tired to really, like, I was watching back the video of some of my workouts, and you can just tell, like, I'm lethargic. I'm pushing through. Like, shout out. We love a little resilience, but also we have to listen to our bodies. And I realized, like, I can tell that some of my jumps were, like, I do jump squats a lot. I can see that I wasn't getting off the ground very well, which is usually when I'm like feeling very lethargic or tired, or if I'm like training the same muscle group over a 3-day period over and over. That can tend to happen because you need more rest. I was not eating enough protein last week, so I definitely felt that in the recovery stages. And as you guys know, my hours have been a little bit weird with me going to bed at like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I think that's probably because the client that I train in the mornings was not in town, and also not training last week. So I used that time to kind of sleep later basically, but I was staying up later. So where I would be trying to get to bed by like 12 o'clock if I'm lucky, 1, and then get up to go train, I'd be at the gym by 5, 4 if I got enough rest so I could do my own workout first. And I didn't have to do that. So I would be up till like 3 in the morning, and then I'd get up later at like 7 or 8, still getting about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. But it kind of shifted my day, and so it just got harder to get to bed at a decent time. Even now, it's 12:05, and I probably should be going to bed, but I really do want to get like 1 or 2 more videos done. I don't know. I have a good bit of energy, so I'm trying to figure that out. But if I can get all of the videos done that I need to for Boards and Platters tomorrow early, then I can focus on recording my voiceovers, getting a workout in, and working on my content for the program and for the challenge. So one of the hardest parts is trying to keep up with content and recording, editing, and posting. I definitely get held up. Depending on what kind of content it is, I get held up at different things. So if it's my personal stuff, like my day-to-day, I just don't record that stuff. I want to work on that and speak more. That was the whole purpose of starting this challenge, and we're going to get to that in a minute. Number 2, when it comes to fitness stuff, I record all of my workouts. That's no problem, but sometimes editing slows down the process. And number 3, when it comes to becoming youth fitness, I want to have a more scientific, like research-backed approach. And so when it gets to, like, I might record the video, but then I have to get the voiceover, and the voiceover requires research, and that research requires consolidating that information, creating a script, and then recording it over the already edited video, and then uploading it, etc. So it's like I'm getting to different stages depending on which brand I'm working on, but obviously I have not like locked in the flow yet. However, I do feel that I'm currently on the right path for the next month to be pretty successful, as long as I am very intentional about the next week ahead, because my intent is to get as much content created over this next week as possible. And Monday, I don't have any deliveries scheduled on purpose, so that I can really take that off day, that holiday, to focus in on kind of wrapping some things up, almost like an extra day. And I think that will put me in the right position. So that's why I'm really kind of trying to drive through these hours, because I know that the loss of time now will like be an exponential payback later, and it will allow me to grow. Other thing I've been thinking about, and you guys can let me know what you think about this, but I'm through this challenge, but also honestly through the Streamer University, I've kind of been really inspired to just record more. I know it's like, oh, that's what inspired you. Obviously, that has been started 60 days ago when I started this challenge, this self-record challenge. But it's very interesting seeing the type of content that people are posting. And I think we overcomplicate it. I've overcomplicated it. And sometimes your personality is just enough. And I really want to share my love of neuroscience and connecting these concepts that I'm so in love with and so intrigued with. And I really am trying to strip away that idea of, well, you're not ready enough, you're not, the research isn't done enough, it's not structured enough, it's not this, it's not that, and just do it. So it's also kind of making me think that I want to extend this challenge a little bit longer so that I can also get used to creating higher quality content more consistently. And maybe that's not perfect, but I really do think that these check-ins are really important for me and helpful. And it'll be interesting to look back, shoot, even at video number 1, maybe I do that on like day 91. I'll figure out how to rewatch my video back and maybe I'll do a commentary. But yeah, that's where we are today, guys. I'm sitting here editing the video from the Good American event that my charcuterie business did last week. I'm just getting around to uploading the video and kind of scrubbing through. So now I need to edit that down to like a minute or less. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna do a voiceover or not. I might do 2 edits, maybe one for my personal page and then one for the business, but I tend not to tag my personal page in my Boards and Platters page because I really don't want to be the face of my business. I want the business and the work to be the face of it so that I'm not tied to that brand. I already have enough brands I'm tied to. So yeah, anywho, love you guys. Hope you're having a great day. And we'll talk tomorrow. Love you, bye.